Hi, good day. It's Jenn here from Crystal Clawz. Alright, so I have a bit of a frog in my throat, so hopefully my voice will last through this video. I played with our new Indulgence gel polishers, and when this, look, I work under a lot of artificial light, so it's quite hard to get the color. This is actually more of a dark army green. Anyway, when it came in, first thing that came to mind was camo. I had seen this elsewhere, and obviously I couldn't resist with that one. So I'm going to show you how to do the camo nail, except I'm going to play with a different color. I've already worked with that color, so obviously I want to try it in a different color. So what I've done is I've laid down a base of our Creme Deluxe number 19, which is a nice nude. And then I've selected another 3 from our new Indulgence range. Number 7, number 37, and number 39, and I'm going to be playing with those. So what I want to do is I want to start off with a band of my darkest color, which I'm going to put through the center. And I know that a lot of people battle with striping tape, so I will also actually put in the application of the striping tape at the end. Now, as I said, at this point in time, I just want to get a band across my nail. I probably could have worked with a thicker brush, but I'm working with one of my liner brushes from the Slender Line brush set. But it's what's on hand right now, so it's what I grabbed quickly. Alright, I think I want that band a little thicker, seeing as I am going to be coming in with some gold striping tape. As you can see with the colour, it won't be necessary for a second coat. Most of the Crystal Clawz colours, I would say 95% are one coat cover anyway. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm happy with the width of my band. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the light so that I can cure this instead of making you watch me cure. Fabulous. All right, I've cured that. I've cured this in my LED light for 30 seconds, and now I'm going to come in with the same color and actually start my camo. Now, in the salon, time is always of the essence. You know, they say time is money. So you want a design that's going to go nice and quickly. Now, you can take your time and be absolutely precise about where you want to put this and how you want to put this, but it's camouflage. Nature isn't precise and perfectly neat, so we're just going to randomly make some shapes, because that's pretty much all it's about, is making shapes and then getting those shapes to fit in with each other. Alright, so there I've got the start of my camo. I'm now just going to take this and cure this, and then, as I say, from the next color, I'm going to be doing the same thing, and I'm going to then speed it up. Alright, I forgot to mention that when you cure that coat, it's not necessary to cure it for a full 30 seconds. What you're actually just wanting is to flash cure it, so that when you come in with your second color, you're not actually going to marble it, basically marble it into your next color. So just a quick flash cure, 5 or 10 seconds will do the trick. And now I'm just going to put in It's my second color. And from here I'm going to speed it up. I just wanted to show you that I'm actually going right up against my first color. Alright, fabulous. I've flash cured that, and now let me come in with my third color, which is my lightest color in the actual pattern. Alright, fabulous. So we're all cured up. As you can see, it's obviously not going to be even because of the layers you've got on top of your base layer. Normally at this point in time we'd put our top coat on, which would obviously also smooth that out. But before I do that, I'm actually going to go into the striping tape. Let me see if I can zoom in a little more. Alright, fabulous. So what I'm going to do is, very often what a lot of people try to do with their striping tape is take it precisely from the edge across to the side, and we also very often actually push it in to the sides of the cuticle. Now, I've been working with striping tape for years, so I definitely understand the frustration. Now, to avoid the frustration, you pretty much need to throw a little bit away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my striping tape on. As you can see, it extends past the nail. And I had my scissors. Oh, there we go. So what I'm using here is my stalk scissors. Now, you can see that I'm not putting this down. I'm actually pretty much pulling it out straight and flat. So what you want to do is get your scissors up against the side and just cut it. Now, when you cut, make sure that you're actually cutting straight down. Because what often happens and what causes the lifting of striping tape is that, as you can see, I'm going to lift that side up onto my finger so that I can keep it nice and straight. What happens when we're cutting, if we don't cut, whoops, hang on, I just lost it there. Okay. So if we don't cut it straight down, what it actually does is bends, whoops, sorry, there we go. It bends the end of our striping tape. So I like to keep my striping tape flat across, flush with the nail, cut it there, and then you can tuck those little sides in. Now, for good measure, I generally take a buffing block and I will just gently buff anything that's rough on that. So as you can see, my striping tape is lying flat. I'm going to turn it over to the other side and I'm going to give it a gentle buff from this side. So I'm ensuring that I have no pieces that are jutting out or standing up. So there we go. I know that seems pretty simple, but be careful when you cut your tape that you're not bending your ends up, because they will lift back up again. All right, so I'm going to stop the video there. I'm going to just put another piece of striping tape on and then put my top coat on. Fabulous. All right, so as you can see, I actually decided to use a narrow one at the bottom and put 2 more lines in there. Now, at this point in time, I'm just going to come in with my top coat. As you can see on the sides, you've got, if I actually turn it upside down, you see the press stick there. But as you can see, I've got no tape underneath the nail at all, or overhanging there. So you're just going to go in, oopsie daisy. You're just going to go in with your top coat, and you can see I've actually used a generous amount because I'm actually floating my top coat so that I've got a nice even coat going over those uneven bits with the other colors. All right, fabulous. So there we go. I will post up a photograph, or I'll add a photograph into the end of the video. I hope that you don't battle with your striping tape anymore and that you have a little fun with camo. Play with different colors. If you're on Facebook, if you're on our group or page, if you do this, we'd love to see your one. Have a fabulous day.